Hi, welcome. Mia is a shy 15-year-old girl who shares her life with her artistic mother in a beautifully transformed firehouse in San Francisco. She is aware of social issues and finds it challenging to connect with others. Consequently, she struggles to find her place at school and frequently faces bullying from a cheerleader named Lana Thomas. Mia shares a close friendship with a girl named Lilly Moscovitz, who has a personality that mirrors her own. Mia finds herself smitten with one of the popular guys, Josh Bryant, who happens to be dating Lana. As she watches them share a kiss, her mind drifts to the thought of being in Lana's shoes. On that day, Mia faces off against Josh in a thrilling debate competition. With his bold opinions, Josh exudes confidence, inspiring cheers from everyone around him. However, when it comes to Mia's turn, she stumbles over her words, causing the whole class to erupt in laughter. Feeling humiliated, she quickly retreats as laughter echoes around her. After school, her mother shares that her grandmother from her father's side has arrived in San Francisco from Genovia and is eager to meet her. Mia finds herself puzzled about her sudden desire to meet, especially since she hasn't reached out to them before. The following day, after school, she makes her way to the address and finds herself standing before an enormous mansion. A butler greets her warmly and guides her to meet her grandmother, Clarice Rinaldi. Mia learns that her grandmother is in fact the Queen of Genovia, a charming little kingdom in Europe. She wanted to see Mia to share some important news. Her father had been crowned Prince of Genovia, and following his recent passing, Mia is now next in line for the Genovian throne. Initially, Mia believes the old woman is just teasing her. However, she quickly connects the dots and is utterly astonished to discover that she is a princess, now tasked with the responsibility of an entire kingdom. The queen expresses her intention to relocate to Genovia, embracing a transformation into a completely new version of herself. Feeling overwhelmed by the flood of information, Mia decides against the life of a princess and chooses to run away instead. Upon her return home, she feels a surge of anger towards her mother for concealing the truth about their royal lineage. After Mia's parents divorced, they made a thoughtful decision to let her stay with her mother, ensuring she could enjoy a normal childhood. They had intended to share the news with her on her 18th birthday, but with her passing, the weight of responsibility now falls on her shoulders. The following day, she, her mother, and the queen engage in a conversation about the issue at hand. The queen is eager to present her as the princess to the world, but first, she wishes to guide her on the ways of royal conduct. Mia is firmly opposed to the idea, yet her mother encourages her to give the princess classes a try and see if she might want to embrace the royal life afterward. Until the ball, Mia must keep this a secret. The queen then sends Mia on her way with Joe, the head of security. He has been chosen to look after her and make sure she stays safe until the moment she is revealed to the world as a princess. Mia receives a limo for her daily journey to school. As she drives along, she stops to pick up Lily, who can't take her eyes off the car, completely captivated by it. After school, Mia visits a car repair shop and discovers that fixing her old car will set her back $400. Lily's brother, Michael, who works in the shop, has been harboring a crush on Mia for quite some time, yet she barely seems to notice him. After that, Mia heads to the mansion for her very first princess lesson. The queen examines her appearance and shares with her assistant all the adjustments that should be made. She teaches Mia about the importance of good posture and hygiene, qualities that every princess should embody. After that day, Mia delves into the world of royal etiquette, exploring everything from the art of dancing to the nuances of dining and the intricacies of personal presentation. Each afternoon, following her classes, she heads to the mansion for her lessons. As a result, she and Lily barely have the chance to enjoy each other's company. With Mia being Lily's sole companion, the next few days feel quite lonely for her. One day, the Queen extends an invitation to an Italian stylist named Paolo, asking him to give Mia a stunning makeover. He praises Mia for her natural beauty, yet his expression tells a different story. Paolo and his team carefully shape her eyebrows, smooth out her hair, and pamper her with facials and manicures, all to enhance her appearance and make her feel more confident. He accidentally shatters her glasses, prompting her to switch to lenses instead. By the end of it, Mia appears to be a totally transformed individual. The Queen admires her granddaughter's fresh appearance, yet she firmly instructs Paolo and his team to maintain the makeover's confidentiality. The next day, Mia and Joe head out to pick up Lily for school. Michael gazes at her new look, captivated by her stunning beauty. Lily, on the other hand, isn't too thrilled about the makeover. She worries that her friend is starting to resemble one of the mean girls at school. She has Mia put on an awful hat to cover up her new hair. A heated argument erupts between the two, fueled by her fear that Mia might abandon her someday. Struggling with her friend's indifference, Mia decides it's time to share her feelings with Lily. Lily is taken aback, but she nods in agreement to keep it under wraps when Mia shares that it's for her own safety. During class, Lana pressures Mia to remove her hat, leaving everyone astonished by the stunning beauty of her hair. The next day, Michael invites Mia to join him at a music convention where he will be performing. He has a deep passion for music and truly hopes she will be there to see him perform. Mia says she'll come, but her attitude suggests otherwise. As she arrives at school, a crowd of reporters surrounds her, eagerly firing off questions about her life as a princess. Mia finds herself in a bit of a predicament as the secret has unexpectedly slipped into the open. She thinks that Lily shared it with everyone, but Lily firmly claims it wasn't her. When things spiral out of control, the Queen arrives at the school. It turns out that the stylist Paolo was the one who leaked information about Mia to the media, all in a bid to carve out his own path to fame. The following evening, the Queen hosts a grand dinner party, introducing Mia to esteemed royals from various corners of the globe. The dinner is going smoothly when, unexpectedly, Mia sets a guest's sleeve ablaze and quickly plunges his arm into an ice bucket. As she reaches to pick it up, the servers stumble and tumble to the ground, scattering the fruits across the guests. The Queen sits, her head in her hands, at the disastrous dinner, while the guests chuckle and brush it aside. During the upcoming training season, surprisingly, the Queen isn't upset with Mia, despite what she had anticipated. She decides to cancel all her meetings, dedicating a whole day to her granddaughter. They head to the arcade together, where laughter and excitement fill the air as they enjoy a fantastic time. The Queen joins Mia in all her favorite games, snaps fun photos together in a photo booth, and even samples her beloved corn dogs. As Mia makes her way back home, she takes the wheel, but when she attempts to ascend a slope, the car's brakes fail unexpectedly. She collides with San Francisco's iconic cable cars, bustling with passengers. As the police prepare to take Mia into custody, the Queen steps forward, her eloquence shining through as she skillfully convinces the officers to release them. At the conclusion of their meeting, he goes so far as to summon a police car to escort the royals back to their residence. Mia admires her grandmother's talents, affectionately referring to her as the best queen. The following day at school, she finds herself in the midst of a crowd of kids, eagerly requesting her autograph. Once accustomed to fading into the background, she now finds herself at the center of everyone's attention at school. Even Lana puts on a show of friendship for a reporter, all in the name of gaining some clout. Mia's longtime crush, Josh, invites her to a beach party this Saturday, and she happily agrees to join him. She offers her apologies to Michael for her inability to attend the convention. He feels deeply hurt that she is choosing to leave him for Josh. As night falls, Mia's mother remarks that Josh never showed interest in her until he discovered she was a princess. But Mia chooses to brush off her words. The beach party starts off great, filled with laughter and fun, but things take a turn when reporters suddenly show up, all eyes searching for Mia. She and Josh find refuge in a small shack. As he leans in for a kiss, she pulls back, sensing that something is off. As they step outside, Josh leans in and kisses her passionately, creating a moment that's sure to grab the media's attention. After that, Lana and her friends cleverly persuade Mia to change her clothes inside a tent, all while inviting the paparazzi to capture the moment. They capture images of her wrapped in just a towel, guaranteed to create a buzz in the headlines the following day. Upon arriving home, a heartbroken Mia finds solace in her mother's embrace, tears streaming down her face. The next morning, the unflattering photos hit the news, accompanied by exaggerated and outrageous headlines that leave the Queen feeling quite upset. Mia expresses her regret for her actions and acknowledges that she isn't suited to be the princess. The Queen extends an invitation to her for the ball, encouraging her to bring along any friends she wishes, with the exception of Josh. Once Mia departs, Joe helps the Queen realize that Mia is first and foremost a teenager and her granddaughter, before she takes on the role of a princess. The two come to a consensus that Mia is prepared to embrace the responsibility of ruling their country, especially considering how she responded to the situation at hand. Mia approaches Lilly at school, expressing her heartfelt apologies for not being herself lately and for missing the talk show that Lilly had so kindly invited her to. They come together and choose to attend the ball as a pair. As gym class progresses, Josh can't resist poking fun at Mia once more. She strikes him with a ball, clinching victory in their baseball match, all to impart a valuable lesson. In the evening, Michael arrives at her house to bring back her car from the shop. Mia expresses her regrets for missing his show and extends an invitation for him to be her date at the ball. Despite his pain, Michael turns away from her, making a sarcastic remark that Josh would look more dashing in a tuxedo. Mia and her quirky friend sit together at lunch when Lana and her crew start teasing them. Fed up with the relentless bullying, Mia takes a bold step and smears ice cream on Lana's dress, causing a wave of embarrassment to wash over her in front of the crowd. Later that day, the Queen expresses her regret for her earlier harshness and requests that she deliver a speech at the ball to renounce her title before the people. She gives Mia a diary that her father had intended for her 16th birthday. Once Mia departs, she makes the bold choice to escape to Colorado, feeling a wave of fear about letting down the Queen and the guests at the ball with her speech. She feels overwhelmed by the weight of responsibility, leading her to choose the simplest path forward. Once she finished packing her bags, she took a moment to read a letter that her father had written for her. In the letter, he discusses how vital courage is for someone of royal stature. He expresses that he has a deep affection for both her mother and her. Moved by his words, Mia reconsiders and chooses to attend the ball. Having promised everyone that she would attend the ball in person, she now finds herself navigating through the pouring rain. Unfortunately, the car breaks down during the journey. In another place, Michael is handed a pizza that has the word "sorry" written on it. Upon recognizing Mia's genuine efforts to lift his spirits, he makes the choice to attend the ball. Just as Mia begins to lose hope, Joe pulls up in the limo and comes to her rescue. As Mia takes her time to arrive, the Queen begins her speech. Amidst the scene, she spots Mia, completely soaked, eager to share her thoughts, prompting her to step aside and let Mia take the spotlight. Initially, Mia stumbles over her words, just as she often does when addressing an audience. However, recalling her father's encouraging words, she finds her voice and delivers a sincere speech to the crowd. As the speech comes to a close, she reveals her identity as the Princess of Genovia, prompting a wave of applause from the guests. In just a few moments, she finds herself crowned as the princess. She transforms into a stunning dress and twirls gracefully with Michael. The two politely excuse themselves and make their way to the garden. Michael shares his emotions with her, and at last, they share a kiss. In this scene, we witness Mia embarking on her journey to Genovia, ready to embrace her new role as a royal. Her mother is joining her on this journey, and Michael and Lily are coming over for a delightful summer vacation. As the movie draws to a close, we are treated to a stunning view of the grand palace belonging to the royals of Genovia.